morning! Welcome to a new Walt Disney World vlog. I'm currently aboard the Disney Wish. My friend Luke is just getting ready for the day. We are going to be disembarking the ship this morning, heading over to Walt Disney World and checking into Disney's Yacht Club Resort for a one-night stay in their club level before we fly home tomorrow. And today we're going to be dining at Takumi Tei, which is like the fine dining version of a Japanese Victorian Albert's sort of thing. So I'm very excited to try it. It's like a tasting menu. We both love Japanese food and we've had a great time on the Disney Wish. So if you haven't seen these vlogs, go back and check those out. And without further ado, let the Disney World adventure begin. Morning, Luke.
Morning.
We're semi-ready. I'm just beginning the dad suite now, just to start getting things in piles. But no one in particular.
What do you mean? I have zero previous.
Hey, Luke.
Hello.
Do you want to go to Disney World?
No. Okay, yeah.
I was like, alright, bye then. Imagine if you got to the end of the cruise and I'm like, no, I've had a terrible time with you and I just want to fly home tonight.
This has been horrid.
This has been the holiday from hell.
Don't interrupt. It all started when we booked concierge lounge.
Right. One case. Now you can have your suitcases taken off the ship for you, but then you have to have your toiletries and your pyjamas and the clothes for the next day with you. So we couldn't be bothered to do that. Because we've been sailing concierge, we actually can get escorted off the ship at like an expedited rate. So we're just going to go down to the lounge, get a coffee, and then we'll go off. You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Bye, Teja. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
What a gorgeous morning in Port Canaveral. Lovely. So in concierge on the Disney Wish, they have got the lounge open until 8 AM in the morning for us to get breakfast before we disembark the ship. You can get a continental breakfast delivered to your room. Sometimes they miss it. They missed ours last night. So I would just hand that menu into the concierge team the night before, just so they can make sure it actually gets put through.
We thank you for sailing with us on board the beautiful Disney
and the
Wish.
salmon, please.
And hope you have a safe and pleasant journey home.
We're happy boys with the fresh salmon, aren't we?
Aren't we just? We thought we'd still get our fancy in, even if it's debarkation day.
Bye, Stella. Thank you so much. Thank you. Goodbye. So they've got one of the concierge team at the elevators on deck 12. And they'll use their special key to take us down to the 3rd level, where we'll meet another concierge host and they'll escort us off the ship. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, this is fine. Normally I've got off the ship and it's been like a massive long line.
Yeah, it's very good actually. Started a bit earlier.
Bye, Amanda.
Bye, Amanda.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you. Come back soon.
Yeah, there's a special envelope for you as well. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Jane. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye, Disney Wish. Hi, good morning.
Awesome, one more.
Thank you. It'd be really sad if I was flying home today, which we're not. I was telling Luke, I'll normally fly home on disembarkation day. I'll just go to Disney Springs or something. But knowing that we're staying one night after the cruise is really, really lovely.
Softens the blow.
It does soften the blow, and I actually think I might have to do that in future.
Do you not normally do it?
Well, I just feel so miserable on disembarkation day normally. And this morning I'm like, yay, Disney World! We're disembarking at Terminal 10 in Port Canaveral. This is not the Disney Terminal, just so you know. This is currently where the Disney Wish is going out of. And this is because when the Treasure and the Wish are both sailing out of the Disney Terminal, there's not enough parking spaces in the parking garage for both ships to be sailing out of the same terminal. So at the moment it's the Magic and the Treasure that are there, and the Wish is fixed at Terminal 10. Morning!
Everything?
We have everything.
Yep, right down this ramp, exit through customs.
Thank you so much. We're now going to pass through customs, and it just is so quiet. It's really weird. If you gave your luggage to the stateroom host last night, you'd pick it up from here. Shuttle check-in. I think that's us. We've got the Disney transfer to...
Transfers, yes sir, straight down to your left.
Lovely, thank you. I'm glad I didn't go to the right then, and I asked the cast member. That was the smoothest, quickest disembarkation process I've ever had.
That was zero stress.
It was zero stress. And there was no line on the ship. It was just great. So, really good experience. Disney Cruise Line transportation is all the way down to the left. Yes. Crown Custom in your interest. Thank you. If you've got the transfer booked, it will appear on your cruise card, so make sure you have that with you up until the point where you get to the buses, because they just need to check that you've got the transfer booked. We're going to Disney's Yacht Club from here. Hi. Thank you very much. Good, how are you?
Good time?
Yeah, great time. Thank you. Hi, Yacht Club. We have got a bit of a wait ahead of us. We weren't expecting to get off the ship in 12 minutes, so coaches leave at 9. There is a restroom on the coach if you need it.
On behalf of Disney Cruise Line and myself, we want to thank you for sailing with us, and we hope to see you real soon.
We're here.
We are here.
It's only taken 2 hours and 40 minutes on this coach.
That's alright. We got arrested.
Did we?
No, but I've done my doom scrolling for the day.
There goes the rolling prison. That was the coach.
Goodbye!
Goodbye, coach.
We love you, Coach. Thank you for playing the nut job too.
The weirdest thing about it is they were playing The Nut Job 2, which isn't even a Disney film. It was a very weird experience. It took ages, just because we got there, like they say get off the ship by 8 in order to meet your coach. So we got off at 8, we were through in 12 minutes, which meant we were sat there until 9 before it left. And then when it left, then it got stuck in traffic. So yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes that coach ride.
We've missed the worst of the rain.
They're currently doing some refurbishment of the Porte Cochere. Have you been in here before?
I don't think I've ever been there, no.
Oh wow!
Wait, have I been nearby? Is this the place where they have the kitchen sink ice cream place?
That's yes, between the Yacht and Beach Club. After you. Hello. First impressions? It's very nice, isn't it? I like the colour scheme here. Thank you so much for showing us up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
That is the fastest elevator I've ever been in my life.
Now, do we have any magic bands with us?
Yeah, I've got this one, but if we could get 2 room keys, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
All checked in with a lovely Vaughn. There is the lounge, which we'll go and check out in just a moment. We've already got the room ready, which is amazing because it's only 11.
Yeah, it's
11 a.m.
in the afternoon. Yeah.
So they say check-in's not a bit. Oh goodness me! Thank you so much. Carpet plus suitcase equals struggle. We are in 5221. 5221. Ooh.
I've left that bag behind completely.
Got excited.
Ooh! Wow, it's newly refurbished as well. Wow. This is awesome. I love this.
Tony.
Shut up. That is so cool.
Great. Oh, this is mental.
Isn't it? That's gorgeous. I love it. So, yeah, this has all been updated since I last stayed here. That used to have like a constellation curtains and stuff. Oh, little Mickey in the shade. This is a room tour of Disney's Yacht Club, one of the newly refurbished rooms, and this is in the club level with a water view. So as you come in, on the left-hand side, there's a coffee station with teas and such. There's a fridge in here, which where we can store some bits and bobs. There's a nice big cupboard with a luggage stand, and because we're concierge, we've got robes. Nice. We didn't use the robes on the Wish.
No, he didn't.
That was silly.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to hide out the way. I don't want to encroach on.
You're allowed to exist in the room tour. It's fine.
I'll hide under the bed.
Okay. There's a steamer, an iron, a nice big safe. That is huge. Nice. Very cool. I like a big safe. And then on the other side, we've got the bathroom, which is behind a wooden slidey door. They've got double sinks with hand towels. We've got 2 toothbrush sets, a shower cap, a vanity kit, a shaving kit, body lotion, mouthwash, pack of tissues, little vanity mirror there, these very nice lamps with the wallpaper, towels, towel toucher says, Standard Disney towel, 3 out of 5. Nothing too crazy. A hairdryer down there with the nice foot mat thing. Bathroom. Nice. Got even more towels. Won't be running out of towels for a one night stay, that's for sure. Got a overhead and a handheld, which is nice to have the option. Disney's H2O products, body wash, conditioner, shampoo, and then hooks. We like hooks. As we come back out into the main room, we've got the television that's welcoming us with our names, USBs and US plugs, set there and set there. We also got a welcome letter, which tells us the times that they'll be serving stuff in the lounge. Lots of drawers, so plenty of storage, extra pillow and blanket in there. And then we've got 2 queen beds. For 2 queens. Lovely poster on the wall, thermostat. I like these little corner things as well. So you can put your phone there. And there's USBs and US plugs. They obviously started refurbishing these before USB-C became a thing. Because I think there's one set here. Yes, there's one USB-C there, which is good. Then we've got more drawers there. I like this carpet that's in the middle of the beds as well. Because even though they've got this like new floor, at least when you're getting out of bed, you're putting your feet on carpet, which is nice.
Also, fun fact, having worked in the industry, typically, like hardwood flooring or any sort of hard flooring that's not carpet doesn't, like, dust sits on it quite obviously.
I would prefer if it was carpet everywhere, but that's just me.
I agree, because it's a bit more homely, but I don't really mind it because of the vibe of this place. It works.
Yeah. And I found out that in America, homely means bad.
What?
They could say homey.
As in, like, a person?
No, like,
what's up, homie?
If something's homely,
Yeah.
then they think it's like, I think it's like cheap and nasty.
They're very confusing.
But in England, it's like it's an endearing
nice.
term.
I
It's
was
like,
being
oh, it's
nice.
homely, it's comfortable, it's cozy. Then there's a little tabletop there, chair with a table that can roll out if you have to get room service. There's the Hey Disney, more plugs, nice big mirror, lovely curtains. This is also a sofa bed, so you can have 5 people sleep in this room. It's one of the Disney Cruise Line ones where you'd pull it round. I'm not going to do it just yet because I think it's locked. Nice lamp. The details of Disney. And then the gorgeous view. Let's go and have a look at the balcony. Wow. And this overlooks Stormalong Bay, which is kind of like the water park for Yacht and Beach Club. It is the best pool you will find in Disney, I can promise you that much.
Is it?
Yeah. Unless you go to the water parks, of course, but this has got a lazy river.
I love a lazy. I said, will there be a lazy river?
And I said there will be at some point.
You said I'm going to surprise you with a water-based treat, and I thought it was lazy river. It turned out to be a cruise, which I'll go both.
So yeah, we could maybe do that for like an afternoon chill or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But if we look over there, that's Boardwalk. There's the Beach Club, which is the blue building, and then we can just walk down there to go to Epcot. It's a hot day, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's hotter than that. It's warm. It's.
Ooh.
Oh,
Truffles!
These look like nice truffles.
Shotgun.
Oh, could you? Okay, I'm gonna have that one. Oh my god.
No, I'll go.
I'm not a caramel person, but that's really high quality.
And of course, the hidden Mickey. Well, it's not very hidden, but the Mickey.
I feel like a pirate in this bit. Like, in a good way. Like a good pirate. I'm not like downloading films illegally. It's lovely. Very nice.
Bed test. Ooh, new mattress.
Was it firm?
I mean, it's quite sad that I know when it's a new mattress and when it's not, but that's nice. That bus felt like it was some sort of trial sent by the universe.
And now, that was... You got to have the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
And we're here.
Yeah, and that was the most affordable option.
Yin and yang.
You can still use lovely, lovely gym, and I think in future I will.
Hello.
Have I got my room key?
I have mine.
The lounge has just started the afternoon light offerings, which they start from 11:30 through 4:30. So we're going to get a little noms. We're not going to eat too much because we have got a very big
options.
dinner tonight. And that's the focus of today, is Takumi Te. Is that right?
I'm so excited.
I genuinely, I have no bit. I have no funny bit about that. I just have pure excitement. I'm like, I want yummies, whatever it is.
I believe the lounge is open from 7 AM to 10 PM. They have the concierge hosts available 24 hours, I believe, unless you might have to go to downstairs. Oh, yeah.
I love gummy sharks.
Thanks.
Right.
So we've got the buffet in here. On the right as you come in, they've got a mini fridge with cans of soda and water. Got some croissants, little muffins, salad items, potato chips and cheeses, a wrap, cookies. Ooh, sugar cookies, I like them. Bread sticks, Uncrustables, potato chips. Ooh, these taste like the Minnie Mouse graham cookies. Cinnamon rolls with icing. Nice. It could probably fit in your pocket. It's so cute.
Thank you.
I'll take a back up. Well, that was a very nice welcome to the resort.
It was lovely, wasn't it?
Hi.
Yeah, really nice.
The fact the room was ready already was amazing.
Super early, like mega.
Obviously, it depends on availability, yada yada yada. We've obviously checked in on a don't you jump in the lift.
It wasn't. I
You
was-
did. You
I was
know
doing a
what you
quick
did.
squat.
But we're checking on the Monday, which is traditionally the day after the biggest check-in and check-out day. The biggest check-in check-out day is Sundays. Should we go to Epcot?
I love that.
We love Epcot. Epcot's our favourite park. So gorgeous. There we are we? Oh, right at the top here. Ta-da!
Might not need sunglasses.
I was thinking the same thing.
This is
Did
what-
someone lose them?
Someone stole them, I think. I would never
Was
lose.
it the borrowers?
Yeah. Some invisible man stole them and put them in the concierge lounge.
Here is Stormalong Bay. It's just been newly refurbished. It was down for a while. And then they've got Hurricane Hannah's, which is a waterside bar and grill. That is the longest water slide in any Disney resort.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Can we go on it?
yeah.
Sweet.
Not right now though.
Please.
We're not changed.
Please.
No need to be suitably dressed.
Please.
Or undressed as it may be. As we're approaching here, we've got the walkway to International Gateway, but I'd like to go down this little bit here. Unless it's flooded, because I ruined some shoes going down this way when it was flooded once.
Did you?
Yeah, so just check before you start having a little shortcut. But if you're pushing someone in a wheelchair, it's a lot easier to go this way.
Also, if it's busy, you got a nice little quiet secret place.
Yeah, and you do have to walk through the smoking area, so just bear that in mind as well. We're approaching the park and passing the Disney Skyliner. We're about to go through security, so I'm going to take my umbrella out and hold it out in front. Don't ask me why the umbrella set it off, but they do.
I'm unbothered by physical objects. Just me.
What's that in your hand? Oh, don't do that.
Hello. Sorry.
You dropped the call.
That's very good.
Thank you. I got stopped by security.
In tribute of Tracy, my mum not being here.
Yeah, she always gets stopped. No matter what she does, she always gets stopped.
I think you just looked dodgy when you looked shifty when you came through. You were like,
Thank you. Hello. There might be some sunglasses for you.
I might not need them.
These are fun. And we're going into fall season, so these might actually be quite handy. Norway. Ooh, Japan. I like that. Oh no, my least favourite game. They've written $34.99. There we go. What's the strategy? What's the game plan? We've got a lightning lane for Frozen now. Around the world.
I think we go around the world. I think we've shown really good pace in testing. I think if we can capitalise on that today,
Yeah.
just be nice and efficient with everything we try to do.
Yeah.
I think we'll shoot for Frozen first, and hopefully it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, of course, it's great to meet you.
It's a very fresh day. It's a nice temperature.
This is really nice.
Really nice. Let's find out what temperature it is.
This is like
Hold, please.
perfect air conditioning temperature.
It is 26 degrees Celsius and cloudy.
Come on.
I'll take it. Do you want a fun fact?
No, I want a regular fact. So dial it down, please.
That's Morocco.
Is it?
Now do you want a fun fact?
Okay. Yeah.
The King of Morocco sent over his personal architect to work with Disney Imagineers to actually build the Moroccan pavilion.
Really?
Make sure it was authentic.
That's pretty cool. That is. Do you know what? I'll give you that. That's
It's a fun fact, right?
Let me see if I can come up
More
with...
fun facts available in Dream Guide, an unofficial guide to Walt Disney World. My guidebook to Disney World. This is where we're going for dinner. Just there, Takumi Tay. World Showcase. A salute to all nations, but mostly America. Da, 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 da.
Starts playing like Kiss from a Rose.
Oh, well.
Wow, she's really good. Really good.
There's lots of references in this series. I do apologise if you've watched the whole thing through and got absolutely none of them. But I'm hoping you got at least one. It's spitting! Everybody in! Save yourselves!
Confidence, Rain. Don't let it get to you, okay? Everything's going to be fine. Everything's fine. Just stay calm. Don't got the drums.
I love those videos that are like, why would you go to Disney when you could travel the world? It's like people showing clips of Epcot.
Yeah, I've not seen. I keep seeing like those videos where it's just like most beautiful places on earth, and it will just say like Swindon, and then they'll just use like Caribbean food.
Yeah.
Like,
Just a 45-minute train out of London. I love that lagoon. That lagoon's my favourite.
why don't you marry it?
Why don't I marry it? She can't say back, I do. Multi-pass for today was $25 per person. That allowed us to book Frozen Ever After, Soaring and Living with the Land. Couldn't get Test Track because it was just the one day. So if you're staying on Disney property, you can book 7 days prior to your check-in. But because it was only one day, we couldn't like book ahead. So there's a lot of competition already gone for Test Track, so... Amen. Look at the damage Luke sustained by trying to win the assault course on the Wish.
Halfway through, I was just tunnel vision. I didn't care where my opponent was. I was just looking to set the fastest time I could.
At what cost, Luke? At what cost?
You know, these scars will heal, but they'll forever serve as a reminder to my commitment to competition and getting things right. So no, we're overall really pleased, and as time goes on, I think we'll look back on this day really fondly and say that was where it all began. So yeah, no, absolutely delighted, to be honest.
Big summer blowout.
Big summer blowout.
Oh, triggered.
Let me just get my iPad out.
Make sure it's on full volume and going through TikTok.
Top 10.
Two.
Perfect.
Thank you.
This way, how many?
Woohoo! Big summer blowout. Big little boat ride. Big little boat. Yeah.
Come on, let's go and play.
Oh dear.
Elsa wants to give us all some fun. She's making everyone a snowy summer day. You're going to Elsa's ice palace. Friends going. I'm going. It'll be so beautiful. See you there.
On a day very much like today, Anna saved her sister with an unselfish act of true love and thought of Frozen.
Oh, and now they're best friends. Yay, we're going up to the ice palace.
talking.
The hot and the cold are both so intense. Put them together, it just makes sense.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So it's moose.
It's a reindeer.
Nice moose.
Famously a
We
reindeer.
love mace, which is the plural for moose.
Got some Norway merch. There's a mug here. 19.99. I like that. The Northern Lights. Cool.
Good year that, 1999.
Do you want another fun fact? The control room for the fireworks show is in the top of the Mexico Pavilion. Señores y señores, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenas noches, señoritas y señores. Ándale!
I don't remember the benches being so reclined. I feel like I could fall asleep.
Treat yourself.
And if you have children, please watch them.
I am Jose. And this is... I don't know. We must wait. The concert is tonight.
Cheese!
Excuse me. Have you seen a duck? Hey, goodbye. We have the stars to guide us. We shall. Ay caramba. Means ay caramba. Who is? I don't know.
We're on a mission from Treso, from Cheers Ears, to find Gyozas of the Galaxy because there's something that she recommended Luke to try. We'll give it a go.
As if we weren't eating enough Asian cuisine today, we've got some gyozas on.
Yeah, why not? This is Gyozas of the Galaxy. This is one of the Food and Wine Festival stands. What's the one you want to get?
I don't know, yeah. Probably buffalo style, basically.
It's not a Food and Wine Festival unless you eat on a bin.
You have to eat on a bin. It's good for the soul.
What'd you get?
I got buffalo chicken
Gyoza?
gyoza.
There's a journey there.
I've never had a gyoza, quite like it.
Good?
However,
Or bad?
it is good. No, I like it. I mean, it tastes pretty much like what you'd expect it would taste like. Buffalo sauce and blue cheese. I'm about it. This is my kind of place.
Nice.
I like it.
Good. Out
But
of
it
5?
is weird. 4.
4. I'm not about that blue cheese life.
No.
But I will get a coffee. I will get a coffee. Sing the OG music. Go. That was great. I love that. This is the Creation Shop. It's the biggest shop in Epcot, not on Disney property, but they often have things that are out of stock here. So if you're looking at like World of Disney and stuff like that, check here because they have a stock room. Well, that's fun. It's $90. I remember when Loungeflies used to be like 60 at the most.
Inflation, mate.
It's a nice shirt.
Thank you.
Like that shirt.
My dad would like that shirt.
$64.99.
Nope.
I'm on the hunt for an orange Magic Band, but I haven't found one yet. There's a blue one.
Oh, what, just the colour orange?
Just a colour orange. I love a colour orange. Christmas Spirit jersey, $79.99.
That is quite nice.
That is quite cute. But again, I remember getting one for like $55. Not that long ago.
It's too much.
$80 is a lot for basically a jumper.
Yeah. Inflation hasn't got that bad.
The most magical place on earth. For a price, $34.99. Actually, quite nice. It's embroidered as well. Fox and the Hound. Which one? I'll be the fox. You be the hound.
No, I want to be the fox.
Ugh, fine.
No one wants to be the hound. Look, he's got like
He
doesn't moisturise.
There's Simba. You can be Simba.
I'll be Simba.
You suit Simba.
Thank you. I feel like I'm giving Simba energy. Rawr.
That would suit you.
Thank you. Actually, I do quite like this. It's a bit good, like around Christmas.
How much? How many coins? $59.99. It's not worth that.
No, it's nice, but I'm spending that.
One thing I would like Disney in the US to realise is that when I went to Tokyo Disney, because everything was reasonably priced, I bought everything. But here, when things are expensive, I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I would buy more. I would spend more if I was getting better value for money. Hoffity Coffity. We're on the weird like level things, looking over the coffee shop. Oh, I need this. That coffee's done us some good, hasn't it? Bit of sugar in this one, and he's off. Come on! The land featuring Soarin'. La 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 la.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Right?
That's amazing.
I should write jingles for
That's
Disney.
amazing.
What other jingles could I write? Monorail, it transports people from here to Magic Kingdom's transportation and ticket centre.
You know what's crazy? If you actually listen to the lyrics there, you'll find that's really meaningful. You'll have to read between the lines because a lot of it's like subliminal.
Yeah, like a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, it's exactly like Taylor. In fact, take notes.
If you actually go back and listen to it, I was actually reading a previous enemy of mine.
Yeah.
Soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. If we're trying,
like how we both
we're breaking free. We're breaking free. More than hope, more than faith. This is the end. Do you prefer soaring around the world or soaring over California?
Soaring around the world. There, I said it. So,
but actually, it made some changes to this as well. You don't go over Bendy Paris now.
Oh, do you not?
Yeah, they improved it.
I like the Bendy Paris.
Well, now it's just slightly curved Paris.
Oh,
they basically just like went further back from the Eiffel Tower and filmed that a bit again.
I liked it. It feels European because you get like a little bit of Leaning Tower of pizza in there as well.
I think I prefer the smells in soaring over California, like the Orange Grove smell.
Yeah,
very nostalgic, very nice.
Welcome to Soarin'. My name is Patrick. I'll be your flight attendant for today. When we take off, I don't know the rest. I'm so sorry.
Those are the fear of heights. That one. Read the sign.
In Soarin', you'll be suspended in air for an exhilarating gliding adventure that includes dramatic drops, turns, swoops, and lifts. Hey, Vader.
This is the story of a man trying to get the clip where he says, "Welcome to Soarin'." Why am I zoomed in? That's so much.
Hello, and welcome to Soarin'.
Nailed it.
My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your right. If smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat, just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. Nice work, pal.
I love Soaring. I love it. It's
good.
Great. It's
Lovely, isn't it? Now it's time for my favourite ride, Living with the Land.
Hi, how buddy?
Two please.
Right down that middle row for me, please.
Thank you. Adam, we're about to get on Living with the Land. You know, looking ahead to this ride, what are your emotions going into it?
I'm looking for relaxation, I'm looking to unwind, I'm looking to put my cheeks to a bench. Hi, 2 please.
There's something about this ride that just makes you go, wow, I really am living with the land, you know?
I thought you were going to say living with Alan.
Living with Alan, yeah.
I love that squeak.
Good little squeak, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good squeak.
Home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover over a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that one day become home to the American farm.
Hooves?
Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways.
That is the biggest shrimp I've ever seen in my life.
The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.
I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time I was falling in love.
I've signed up for the whole
now
song.
I'm only falling apart.
Copyright, Adam. The
There's nothing
copyright.
I can say. Total eclipse of the heart.
Don't know if I can go that high.
I couldn't hear it. My ears don't hear that.
I'll go whistle note.
Yeah.
Total eclipse of the heart.
No, only Gary for that.
I almost shattered my plastic bottle.
La 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 la
I
la.
mean, it's all right. It's just not the classic music, is it?
No, it's equally nice.
It is nice.
I wish there was somewhere where they had the old music, like near Figment or something. You could just go and get a little top up.
Da, 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 da.
My favourite one is the.
Oh, don't.
We've got a single pass for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. This is separate from multi-pass. You do have to buy it for, I think today's was $15 or something.
Welcome, Epcot Terrans. As such, we are all galactic neighbors in a vast universe which we and countless others share. For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. So we decided to come to you.
Find friends that Luke that agree that standing at the back of the group and waiting an extra 5 minutes to not deal with a crush is great.
I'm all about chill.
Yeah. The merging very quickly, it's not a vibe for me.
It's not worth the extra 3 minutes.
I will wait.
This is the vibe I'm talking about.
Don't need to push into each other. We're just stood here. I can see my feet.
It's like in PE. I can do like the spinny thing.
We're right next to them.
It's like two things connected to each other. Going like this.
I've never been on the front of this, right?
Haven't you?
Okay.
Oh, it's great fun.
This plane is never gonna work.
Rocket!
Well,
Okay, I've walked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
nothing to worry about.
Supposed to follow me. What is that noise?
Noise?
from existence.
What have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
We gotta get that generator. It's the only way.
We got the generator.
Have you not been paying attention?
We haven't contained it, but not for long. I will have been
Every person comes out tired.
Copyright! Sing over the copyright! Copyright! Strategy is back to the room, little refresh, and then we're going to head into Takumi Tay. It's a fine dining restaurant and they don't require you to be wearing any particular attire because it isn't a theme park and they're aware about that. So we don't have to go dressy, but it is a fine dining restaurant and I think it's nice to wear a collar, you know?
I'm going to go in the pumpkin costume, I think.
Choices, but I respect it.
It's a bold move, it's a power move. Everyone else in there is going to be like, wow, I feel inferior to that guy.
Don't worry, Epcot, we'll be back.
We love you, Epcot.
We love you, Epcot, we do. We love you, Epcot, we do. We love you, Epcot, we do. Oh, Epcot, we love you. Come on!
It's all water under the bridge, really.
That was good.
Yeah, man.
Well done.
Yes. We love you, Epcot, we do.
Very good. This masculinity is frightening me.
I'm one of the lads.
One of the lads. Where's Gary? I wonder where Gary is.
We've seen the football recently, son. International break now, though,
I
isn't it?
haven't. Leave me alone. It looks like we might just dodge the rain as well. That looks like a storm cloud to me.
This gets better and better. What a dream.
What a dream.
Yeah, anyone over there, though? Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Unlucky.
It's lovely.
That is lovely.
That is blooming lovely.
This is really nice.
I like the manicured grass and the little plants. Where's our room then? I'm trying to work it out. It must be right round the back.
Yeah,
Oh no, is it round?
No,
it's above the pool, isn't it? It's round that side. Oh,
That is nice.
that is lovely AC.
Didn't realise I needed it. I'm going to jump through that hoop.
It's actually quite nice to It's actually quite nice to go from a cruise to a nautical themed hotel afterwards.
This whole I guess the exit ramp of the cruise has been very smooth.
I'm excited about dinner. The food's been updated. What we got now? Cucumber salad.
I think that's low cal.
Bread.
I wouldn't feel bad about it.
Shrimp cocktail. Ooh, some parmesan. Oh no. Ooh, oh no. Chicken nuggets.
What if we have a nugget between us? This was a good choice.
Nice.
So, I was able to figure this one out.
If you're planning to spend more time at the hotel and you're going to be doing pool days and that sort of thing, that's when Club Level can be really worth it. Obviously, it's still going to be an upcharge than you buying individual foods and bringing them to your room sort of thing. But it's the convenience of it, especially if you're a drinker. You'll be able to get complimentary drinks every night, beer, wine, champagne, some cocktails. So it is nice.
It is nice.
It's a treat yourself moment.
Might take a little bit of advantage of that before we head out for the evening, because take the edge off the busyness.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I think it's a big gorgeous. I think it's lovely. I love Club Level.
Love it. We scrub up quite nice, don't we?
Oh, we're gorgeous!
Yeah! We're heading out to Takumi Tay now. This is like the Japanese version of Victoria and Albert's. It opened a couple of years ago. I'm so excited. I've been dying to try this, and I feel like I had the right person with me to try it. So let's go. Food! Japanese tasting menu. Na 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 na. Right, watch how quick this lift is. This is unedited.
In the time it takes for me to jump up.
No.
By the time I land.
No.
On the floor.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Wait for Dad. Wait. Sorry.
That's good. Right.
I tempted fate there. That's all my
Yeah,
fault.
you
I'm
did
so
that.
sorry.
I can't believe you did that. You've ruined the world tour.
Hello. This is so convenient.
It's brilliant, especially when Epcot, you know, as we all know, is the best park of Disney.
Amen.
Having it on your leading doorstep, don't mind if I diddly do.
Well done for not swearing there. High
Yeah.
five.
And for the Patreon lot,
Orlando, I love you, Orlando. SeaWorld and Disney and putt-putt golfing. Thank you. Excited? I know you are, but I'm excited too.
My friend Malcolm will take care of you. Please enjoy the dining experience.
Thank you very much.
Hello, いらっしゃいませ。Welcome
こんばんは。
こんばんは。Paper, stove, water, and art. Today you have a privilege of dining in our wood room. Please follow me to the seat.
Lovely, thank you.
いらっしゃいませ。
こんばんは。
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 いらっしゃいませ。This is food, and here's your table.
Ah, lovely. Thank you so much.
That was nicest welcome to a restaurant I've ever had in my life. She was bowing and everything. It was amazing.
She was bowing. I was bowing. We were all bowing.
Let's have a look. Okay, so I think there's two choices of menu that you can have. So there's the 250 menu or the 150 menu.
Okay. Oh, and then you have the vegetarian option on the other side as well.
Oh, I see. So I think we're going to go full. Because I'm only coming here once.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Is what we're saying now.
Well, yeah, true. It could be the best thing ever.
Have you ever tried omakase restaurant before?
No.
No, it's your first time?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited. May I kindly explain about our menu?
Please.
Thank you very much. As you may know, we are a Japanese omakase style restaurant,
Mhm.
and omakase means leave it to the chef. And he's our chef Shinga with his over 25 years of experience in authentic Japanese cuisine.
Great.
He created all the menu here at the Takumite restaurant, and now he focused on our seasonal autumn menu. And we have two different types of prefix menu, one with the full course, and the other one is the semi-course.
Mhm.
By any chance, do you already have some ideas which course you are doing?
I think we're going full course. Thank you.
In case of full course, you have three options for the main dish, the entree. And Chef Shingo's recommendation is the last one, A5 Wagyu steak. As he says, the steak is the best way to savor our exquisite marbling and tender texture of Wagyu. And actually, the portion of the Wagyu itself is twice as large as the first one, which is the deep fried tempura. So if
Okay.
you like to fully enjoy the Wagyu, I also recommend the last one.
Okay.
Yes, and for the dessert, you also have three options. The first one is matcha, the green tea basque cheesecake. The
Mhm.
second one is the sweet potato pudding. I think this is the sweetest one. And the last one is less sweet, sweet potato yokan. Yokan is like a Japanese traditional jelly-like cake.
Mhm.
It's firm and dense, but at the same time, it's really refreshing.
Also, just a heads up, Sachiko said that she's more than happy to be on camera. They offer sake pairing and also wine pairing, or you can get individual glasses of the sake that you might like, or the wine that you might like. I'm not a drinker when it comes to this sort of thing. I like to go light, but I'm sure you can be tempted by something on that menu.
I absolutely can. I'm not going to do the pairing because that will typically an any tasting menu that you do, if you do the alcohol pairing,
It will double the price, yeah.
If minimum. So, but I will definitely be having some sake, I think.
Here's a look at the full menu. I'm sure you can find this online as well. And then they said there's 3 entrees to choose from here, and then there's 3 desserts to choose from here. They emailed me ahead of time, and once I'd made the reservation, which you have to put a credit card down, and you can't cancel it less than 48 hours prior, otherwise you will get charged $100 per person. So we need to make sure we're coming. And they were asking, like, do I have any dietary requirements? So I let them know ahead of time that I have dislike the mushrooms. It is technically an intolerance if you go by my DNA thing, but I told them that ahead of time, so the chef has said that he'll be able to prepare the full menu for me without any mushrooms, which is great.
I want to go to Japan so badly.
if you stand near me for too long, you'll just find yourself there by accident.
I'll fast travel there. I'll localise.
You're here. Wow.
As someone who has grown up in customer service, like my family have always run like guest accommodation hotels, so like customer service is very much a big part of me, and there is such a level of politeness ingrained in the culture that I just like.
Respect.
Yeah, but I respect. It's almost like I've never had it where like my physical response, I get all like fizzy. I'm like, I'm having it like I'm just beaming. I'm not even eating anything yet.
Whilst we wait for the drinks, let's go and have a little look around. So they're saying there's different rooms. I've got a different theme.
Kobore sake in Japanese, and kobore means overflowing.
I like the sound of this.
Oh, really? Yeah, for sure. It represents the overflowing of the happiness and also the generosity of the host. Yes, and you can drink either from this glass cup and also from the wooden cup itself.
Oh wow!
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy boy right here.
I love the explanation of like the overflowing of happiness. Is
The generosity and yeah. Go on,
it's
give it.
all of my core.
I'm desperate for you to try it.
Let's bring it over here. It's really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's
Can I
like,
try some?
Yeah.
I've never had sake before.
It's a lot more like subtle than you'd expect.
Okay.
It's almost like a white wine.
Be prepared for me to go like.
No, I think you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's not very intimidating.
No.
But
Actually.
you think it is?
I can feel it burning my throat.
Really?
It's warming my insides, that's for sure.
You see, I was forged in the flames of Keith and Tracy.
I'll stick to my Coke. And you might be thinking going to a fine dining and getting Coke is mad, but then I think I said that to a server once and she said, the point of fine dining is to give you the best experience and it's how you want your dining experience to go. So I love a Coke. Is this more sake?
Yeah.
So this is the one that comes with the meal.
Yeah.
I've got a peach juice as an alternative that's non-alcoholic. Oh, that's lovely.
Try that.
Swaps.
Yeah. Try that. It's amazing.
That's really nice. That's like it's like a tea.
Let me go. Oh, that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of that? That's gonna surprise you.
It's like a fizzy Moscato.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a fizzy mosquito. Yeah.
Are we going to rate out of 5, or are we just going to assume that most things are 5?
I think
it's, you can't really rate things out of 5 in this sort of environment.
I mean, I'm just
We'll review the experience.
Yeah.
Versus like cost and everything at the end, but as of right now,
a billion.
Really good.
I'd like to share one Japanese word with you too, which is the concept of this course meal. That is ichigo ichie in Japanese, meaning once in a lifetime experience in English.
Ah, that's lovely.
Because we live in each church each moment in 3, 2, 1. Please open. Thank you.
Lovely, thank you.
Oh, so on your right side we have a silky agedashi tofu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yes, deep white tofu with velvety white miso soup, topped with chive and the mustard as a flavorful accent. And on your left side, we have temari sushi. And temari means handball in Japanese.
Okay.
And the chef talked with the squid and also the sea urchin from the northern part of Japan, which is renowned for the seafood, the Hokkaido. You do know Hokkaido? Yes. And we have a soy sauce jelly as well as a hint of wasabi.
Would you recommend eating that in one mouthful? Or halving it?
It's a really good question. Since it tastes really good, maybe I will save half.
Half at a time, okay.
And for a little surprise, the chef marinated the rice with the squid ink. That's why the color of the rice looks like.
Oh, okay.
But
Cool.
It comes with the ocean alamo and the deep umami flavor. And at the center, we have refreshing spinach salad marinated with tamogi mushroom for yours. Tamogi mushroom is the golden oyster mushroom, so really features the chewy texture. And please enjoy marinated with our kimchi miso, which is egg yolk vinegaric sauce. yes, and he topped with the ginger and the chive on the top. And he recommends start off with the miso soup, moving clockwise, finish with this tachi umo. Yeah, there's a toast belt fish inside as well.
That's the best miso soup I've ever had in my life.
Soup like that.
That is so good.
It's so rich. It's ridiculous. This is so good. That is so good. That is like, this is like the perfect me meal.
Yeah.
That soy gel on top. It's almost worth just pinching a bit of that soy gel off the top.
Just to try it?
Yeah, just to try it. It's such an earthy, like with that texture as well. It almost melts on your tongue.
Ooh.
It's really earthy.
That's really nice. I love soy sauce. So this is the sea urchin and squid tamari sushi topped with soy sauce, jelly and wasabi. This is probably the one I was most intimidated by, so we'll see. That's good. I think I shouldn't have had the wasabi because I don't like mustard.
Yes.
But other than that, good.
Right?
So out of this course, the miso soup was by far my favourite with the tofu. Really amazing, really delicious, really flavourful. It's completely different from anything I've had before. The sea urchin thing wasn't a texture thing for me. It wasn't my sort of texture. So Luke got an upgrade to another portion, and then the seared belt fish. I'm kind of like in the middle. Like I could eat the rest of it, but I think you've just won a little bit more if you want it.
This is my favourite thing I've eaten.
Okay, well there you go. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you.
Me too.
Premium bluefin tuna directly from Japan.
Wow.
There's with the shiso basil, and the wasabi soy sauce. And on this full moon shaped plate, we have 3 different types of sashimi, salmon and sea bass, and torched scallops underneath of the vegetables.
Lovely. We know Luke likes a bit of tuna, so.
I do. This is bluefin tuna, very high quality from Japan. Like, I don't want to be like one of those like playing it off camera. Really not.
I've cried over butter chicken before on camera, so
I've cried over butter before. But the texture of it, I mean, it melts in your mouth.
I can't wait.
Yeah. You see what I mean? Like, it's almost like the way that meat can
it does literally melt in your mouth.
Yeah. I've never known.
It's like it just disappears into your mouth. It's really weird.
It's really weird.
Delicious though.
It's really good.
Wow.
That is a reaction. Okay.
That is delicious. Come on. That is great. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu. As you can see, there is a bamboo basket on the plate. In Japan, such baskets were traditionally used to keep bell crickets.
Oh, okay.
And then people in the past would listen to the gentle sounds of bell crickets and they feel the arrival of autumn. So our chef used this basket to express the feeling of Japanese autumn.
Lovely. Thank you.
And then even this basket even has a small window that you can open and then close. Just like a real one.
Thank you.
I love this presentation.
This is amazing.
Yeah, thank you very much. Then please allow me to explain inside.
Subarashi.
So starting from the center one, that is a deep fried shrimp coated with a thinly sliced potato for adding extra crunchy texture. And then underneath, the yellow one that is a ginkgo leaf shaped egg omelette. Yeah, served with Japanese sweet potato and then soy sauce boiled edamame. The kamo duck meat sushi topped with a hint of mustard. The 12 o'clock position that is a spinach salad served with a tiny small mushroom for you. You don't have a mushroom.
Thank you.
And then dressed in the shirae dressing. Shirae made from tofu. So this white one is a tofu dressing. The last small plate features amber jack, marinated with a namban jelly, which is sweet and sour jelly, presented as seasonal bites.
Oh my god, that's delicious. I'm going to save that for last. I'm going to come back to it. Right, the best. It's like.
First of all, it's seasoned so well.
Right.
And it changes with every bite.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's like one ingredient. Yeah, I'm not leaving that to the end. That's going down now.
Luke would like to give you a tip.
I want to give you a tip. So listen up closely, folks, and sit comfortably. I honestly would really recommend even just getting a glass of sake to have with your meal, because I've kind of been using first of all, you get that really cool experience of like the story and the overflowing, which I think is really cool. Like for a first time, that's great. But also not just between the courses, but also during some courses where there's different things on the plate, it's a really good palate cleanser. Like I've kind of been going at that, having a sip, and like it's definitely added to my experience quite a lot.
Oh,
so
good.
that is what I would recommend.
Palate cleansed.
So this is Hakkai-san. Hakkai-san is kind of popular sake series.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So this is categorized as a Junmai Daiginjo, so it's still refined in the fruity flavor, but dry sake. And this sake is from the northern part of Japan, which is really cold in winter.
Mhm.
And this sake is classic with the really cold water from the mountain.
Oh, great.
Yes,
Go
that
for
makes
it.
this sake really mild in the texture.
What's cheers in Japanese?
Ah, kanpai.
Kanpai.
Thank you for asking.
I breathe fire out my nose.
So this one, I really love the name. This name is Fukuju.
Fukuju.
meaning eternal happiness in Japanese.
Ah, that's
so
nice.
this is the best sake to celebrate something new. And this is really versatile sake. Goes really well with anything, from seafood to meat and light dish. And this is also categorized as a dry sake.
Okay. Ooh, I prefer that one.
Thank you. This is usual.
Thank you.
Thank you. And this sake is crafted at the Aizu region, which has a pride in the rich history of samurai. You know samurai.
Uh-huh.
That's why they named the bottle Ken, meaning sword in Japanese. True to the name, the afternoons is really sharp and crispy and dry, but really easy to drink. I do hope you like
Great,
it.
thank you.
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
Let's go.
I think the celebration one was my favourite.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I could tell from your expression there.
You can have the rest of mine.
I actually think the second one as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really liked.
How much is the second one?
The second one is not too pricey.
Sorry.
But I like them all enough to kind of picture.
Show us something. Oh, that's fine. Okay. As long as it's not 700, that's fine. Our server very kindly said that they would give us like a little taste of some of the different sakes, and I can't believe the difference between them. I thought sake was just like vodka. I thought it was just like one thing.
Even like with the fizzy one that we had is like the kind of like the opener to our meal.
Yeah.
It's totally different. Everything has been wildly different,
Mhm.
and that whole experience there, like.
That was really nice.
That was really
Yeah.
nice. Like, I definitely feel like we're getting the full experience without feeling like I'm needing to ask, oh, can you do this?
Yeah,
It's like,
and they did that for free.
yeah.
Befriend your servers; they'll look after you.
First, please enjoy
Ooh.
the bluff as its own. It's bonito bluff with this really
Okay.
subtle and gentle aroma. And please
Ooh.
enjoy all the ingredients.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Oh. that's outrageous. That is
How dare they? It makes it
How
so
could you
delicious.
do this to me?
It's like a meaty broth. Really nice. If you're not like me and like mushrooms, that's the mushrooms that are in the little teapot. Favourite course so far. Definitely.
Yeah.
It was a very lovely. meat soup, and the meat was so flavourful. It fell apart. I loved the. Was it yuba? Maybe that was the thing. The leaf. Yuba.
Oh yeah.
And then the ginkgo nuts were like the bottom.
I liked that.
But they were all really
Shout
good.
out that leaf.
Shout out to the leaves. We were just talking about the service style, and it's very much like culture based. And what was the word you used?
So it's very endearing.
Very endearing, and it's not pretentious.
No, and like this, when you come in, it feels like everything here is not trying to be contemporary and like fancy for the sake of it. It's like we're going to get every simple thing right.
And we're being served. It's almost like you're being served in someone's home. Our server is so personable. She's got really good personality. We're loving it. We're talking about Tokyo Disney. Love it. If you haven't seen the series, go back and watch them. But thank you very much. And it's actually making you want to go to Japan now.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go, but this is like kind of confirming that. Like, are you sure? Yes or no? Yes. Take me there.
And I don't need much convincing. I'll find any excuse to go back.
Have you ever tried the plum sake or plum wine before? No. Plum is also a famous fruit in Japan, and in general, plum wine or plum sake is really sweet and strong. But this one is mixed with ujicha, the classic Japanese green tea, that makes this sake really refreshing. And you might find the green tea flavor. It's really well balanced with the green tea flavor and the sweetness from the plum itself.
Oh wow!
Yes, I do hope you like it.
Awesome! Thank you so much.
Whoa.
Can I try it?
Yeah, that's really nice.
It smells really nice.
Yeah, it's like really earthy, but then it's almost like sherry.
That's nice. That's really nice. And this one's Yuzu. Refreshing. It's almost like a soda.
Yeah, it's really interesting, like how the alcoholic and non-alcoholic variants both bring the same vibe at each time they've come out. So
They're comparable.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. Okay.
We savor the wagyu as its own. It's almost melt in your mouth. And alongside we have a cauliflower in blue. We have a maitake mushroom, and on the top we have a slightly fried spinach with a gold leaf.
Wow.
Yes, and it is really common to use this kind of golden flake in Japan, especially for dessert, for the presentation.
Yeah.
And it's actually good for your skin. So
Oh, good.
After eating this, you might have a glow. Then please enjoy marinated with our house-made dressing, which is carrot onion dressing, my favorite dressing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, I got that.
There's gold on my food.
Oh my goodness. You're going to have a field day. It's seasoned so well.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I can't eat any other meat again.
It's so nice, isn't it?
This is stupid. Yeah, that's mega. That's outrageous. This is the best thing I've ever eaten. Like, that's it. That's
What
the
was it
review.
before?
I'd never thought about it. I'd never eaten something before that had made me even like.
You had a mouthful of something with caviar in Haleo. But I think you said something similar.
Yeah, which was like as a bite, but as
The dish goes.
I've never had A5 Wagyu before, and I've always wanted it, and it's like it's more than what I thought it would be, and I thought it would be a lot.
And your advice would be to budget for the upcharge if you're coming here.
It's $35 extra. You're still gonna get A5, like if you get like the other one, but I would say like they kind of they give you like the hard word on it, which is basically like if you want to do it properly, you get that. And like if you're in for a penny, in for a pound, right? Get it, because this is ridiculous.
It was delicious. I'm a bit funny with fatty meat, so there's the fattier bits. Luke has been more than happy to take them off my plate. But you can just tell the quality. The seasoning has been fantastic. The sauce, the cauliflower, really good. The spinach on top, the little gold leaf, it's just exceptional, really. And yeah, Really good. Ooh.
Hitsumabushi.
Hitsumabushi?
Yes, and it's actually from my hometown.
Is it really?
Yes, I'm a professional at this dish.
Oh, great.
Because there's a unique way of enjoying this dish.
What's the name of your hometown?
Aichi.
Aichi.
Nagoya. We call it Nagoya Meshi, meaning Nagoya local foods.
Oh, wow.
So this is one of the most popular local foods in this. Okay, there are 3 steps to enjoy this hitsumabushi. First one, please enjoy the first bite with the grilled eel and the rice as its own.
Okay.
Then, please enjoy mix with everything, every garnish like sisal basil and hint of wasabi, as well as fluffy egg omelets underneath as the eel. Then, whenever you feel ready, please pour this bonito broth over the rice bowl.
Okay.
That will soften the rice, and it will make it easy to for you to finish the rice bowl to digest as well. And we have a chilled vegetable pickles with young corn, sesame, and Japanese daikon radish.
Great.
Normally eat separately, but some guests enjoy mixing it with blob and the rice itself. It's all up to you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
This is
Adam's first eel.
I've never had an eel before. I'm a little bit intimidated by it, but we'll find out together. Please be good. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucas told me like it's just fish.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fish. We've now entered the betsubala portion of the meal, which is a Japanese phrase for a separate stomach for your dessert.
The best culture. If you have a word for that, you automatically are the best culture. Sorry, everyone else.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Here's your sweet potato pudding.
Sweet potato pudding. Ooh, it's like a little crack. Mmm. It's a very interesting flavour. It's almost like a creme brulee. What?
Oh.
It wasn't what I was expecting.
No, is that sweet potato? Did you say? Is that the graininess of the sweet potato?
What is this?
This is tea ceremony.
Oh wow!
Have you ever tried a real matcha before?
I have not. I love matcha though.
Your first time.
Wow.
In case of ice cream tea or regular green tea, it's brewed by steaming leaf in the hot water. And in case of matcha, you can actually feel it. Made from this refined powder. So when you are drinking matcha, you're actually drinking the grown leaf itself. That's why it's packed with the nutrition, especially vitamin D. And there are so many positive effects on your body after drinking matcha green tea. Like it's good for anti-aging as well as mental focus and digestion. I can tell you everything.
We're going to do some good equations
Exactly.
after this. Yeah.
That's why there are so many people who regularly drink matcha after meal.
Real matcha. Wow.
Real life matcha. Nice.
I mean, it's very similar to green tea.
Oh, okay, cool. I love green tea. Perfect for like the end of the meal.
Yeah, it feels very like pushing everything down, settling everything in.
Yeah.
I've just had the check presented, and I was like, oh, I think she's given me her checkbook by accident because they like to write the order in. She's made us a paper note, like out of origami. Thank you very much for dining with us. It was my pleasure to share the moment with you, and I do appreciate you shared your wonderful stories, including the experiences in Tokyo, England culture, and your amazing Japanese. Oh, nice. Thanks. I look forward to seeing you again. From Sachiko. Lovely. And she's put the date on there and everything. And then there's a comment card, and then the bill.
There's more business. I am glad you...
Do you see that? I think we knew that going in. It's going to be well over 500. So, It's fine. It wasn't excellent. They have a comment card here, and I'll just read you what I've written on the comment card. We were blown away by Sachiko's personable approach to exceptional service. She made us feel like we were in Japan and dining in her home. Our compliments to the chef for the amazing A5 Wagyu beef. It was the best thing my friend has ever eaten. We will be sharing the wonderful experience. Thank you. Ta-da.
Nice.
Yeah?
That's really expensive, but that is great.
Just try not to think about it.
I
It's fine.
can't-
It's
I
going on a
can't
credit
think
card.
about it.
It's going on a credit card.
That's cool.
Did you enjoy?
Yes, so much.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます
Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Thank you very much.
気をつけて。
気をつけて。I should say that. またね。
またね See you again. Bye bye. Oh, she's still bowing. Oh, that's so lovely. I'm gonna cry. That was Takumite, and my goodness, I think I just said was my heart is so full after that experience.
Yeah.
I mean, where'd you start? So, I think obviously we can't not address the fact that it is crazy expensive. If you want to go for an expensive fine dining experience, you're not going to get better than that.
No, I agree. I think, like you said as well,
If that's what you're looking for.
100%. You said, like, during like the fact that they address it as kind of a once in a lifetime.
They literally say at the beginning there's such a Japanese phrase for it, which is this is meant to be a once in a lifetime experience. And like I don't think I will go again.
No,
because of that and the cost. But all being said,
but experiencing it as they say a once in a lifetime. I'm the same in that I wouldn't go again, but there are people I would recommend to go do it for the first time.
And if your family were going back again, you'd be like, ow, okay, fine, I'll come.
I don't know. I'd have to really trust my dad's arm to be like, so it costs this much, but it's really good.
I mean, you said the Wagyu was the best meal you've ever had. Or best plate you've ever had.
It is. I think just for the pure quality of the food I was eating, like there were like 3 or 4 like elements on the plate. Like it wasn't a complex dish, but everything on it was just
very superbly presented.
It was exceptional.
And
yeah,
I actually think the whole thing was made by Sachiko.
Yeah.
Our server. She was so hospitable, so personable, and I think that's a real talent in fine dining, is to actually let your personality come out as a server.
While still just matching the energy of where we were at, like,
and still presenting everything really well and describing everything really well. And it's her second language.
Yeah.
And she's doing it so brilliantly. She was sharing bits about her Japanese culture with us.
And also, like, her second language as well, in writing, it's a totally different alphabet. And at the end, like, the little note that she gave us, her handwriting's better than mine.
So
I was intimidated, but it was...
Oh, hello! Oh, my umbrella! Thank you so much. Good night.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil. Yeah, I felt like we were in Japan for that whole meal, and this is really niche.
Okay.
And I didn't think I was going to put this in the vlog, but I'm going to say it. So, I had a post-dinner burp.
Yeah.
And I said aloud, I haven't had that burp since I was in Japan. because of the flavours and the ingredients for the miso soup and all that stuff, and I was like, gosh, like I could just be in Japan right now.
If you really think about it and you break it down, how much does it cost to fly to Japan?
Well, I mean...
And you can get a burp from there for only $600. Isn't that good?
Isn't that good?
Isn't that great?
Isn't that good? But the food was exceptional. We've passed our compliments on to the chef.
My first 2 courses as well. Like, the Wagyu was incredible. Like, was by far the standard.
And like, I'm not going to lie, there were definitely things that weren't to my liking. But I think that's an element of... Like, there was a dish that you said, that's not my favourite dish. You still enjoyed it. But I think if you know that going in, you can just enjoy the experience of it more than necessarily you don't have to like every single thing in a fine dining experience, especially a tasting menu. It's a tasting menu.
It is.
You're supposed to taste different things and find out what you like. Like, I never knew I liked teal.
No, yeah.
And now I do.
That's good. I will say though, like, to an extent, like, because of the cost, and it is like a very specific level of like fine dining. I mean, it was exceptional, like 5-star plus everywhere. But like,
even the things I didn't like, I knew
Yeah,
they were good.
But it's one of those things where if you are like a casual like diner and you don't necessarily like, you are a picky eater and like stuff like raw fish and so on isn't your jam, they do have a vegetarian option. So if you like mushrooms, then like, you know, give it.
And I was debating going for the vegetarian menu. I couldn't justify the vegetarian menu for $250.
No, I agree.
Which is why I went with a full menu, and I'm glad I did. I am glad I did.
Yeah.
And
But
so
it's just worth bearing in mind, though. I do think, like,
Agreed.
if you have an intermediate and you're quite an adventurous eater, perfect.
Yeah.
But like, if you are a little bit like, oh, I'm not sure here, there, it might not be for you. But if it is for you, then you aren't going to find a better experience.
And there's the semi-course. That's
Yeah.
significantly cheaper. And if you just want to go in for the experience of dining,
That's a really good point, actually.
you
Because
don't have to spend as much as we did tonight. We just wanted to do the full thing.
Yeah, I think you can go a lot of places, and like if you drink enough, you'll spend $150 for one
Easily,
person.
yeah.
So if you really like want to just rein that side of things in, maybe still have a sake, because that was an experience in itself.
If we both did the sake pairing though, that meal, I
Oh,
think it would have been
I don't think
$1,000
about
at
it.
least.
I don't think about it. And I knew that when I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
do you know what? I'd rather just have one, just so I can like have it with my meal.
And good to know there are no discounts. They tell you that ahead of time when you book it, and there's obviously a gratuity on top. And we looked after Sachiko; she was fantastic, and then every single penny of that tip. But
yeah,
overall, a once in a lifetime experience that I'm very glad I had, and I'm glad I had it with you.
Aw.
Because honestly, watching Luke appreciate it as much as he did made me very, very happy.
I loved it. It was great. It was honestly like exceptional.
So
Truly.
yeah, I'd recommend it. I really would.
I will say as well, the nature of that food, now that I'm sitting up and walking about, I actually don't feel as bloated as I felt when I was sat down.
I feel like I haven't eaten anything, but I feel full.
Because I
But
ate
not,
half your steak.
but not like overfull. So today is Monday, and Monday is extended evening hours for Deluxe Resort guests, which is us tonight.
We hear that.
Which means that we can go on the attractions after the park is closed until 11 p.m. We haven't done test track today. We couldn't get a lightning lane for it, so we're going to try that. How's that?
Oh, that sounds great. Shall we say? Hang on, buddy boy.
Find out how much it is.
It's currently saying 55. Oh no, that's. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's 25. Oh, 55.
That was Mission Space, but we can do Mission Space if you want.
I'm not buying this. I don't know buying this 55.
No, dare I say?
I think it's probably going to be 30 at most.
I've never gone through World Showcase like this.
The last time I went through World Showcase this quiet was when I was leaving work. Because some of you out there probably don't know this, but I used to work in Disney World at the UK Pavilion over there. I did 2 years there. I did 2 years working in the head office for social media for Disney Channel. And this is like taking me back. Because this is the only time you'd ever see it. It's like when you were walking off your shift. You'd be walking through like this, you'd hear the music and everything. It'd be lovely.
Welcome home.
Just in case the sound effects weren't enough.
That was me, that's the noise it makes.
It's 10:05, so Test Track has been running for an hour in extended evening hours. Let's see what the wait time is and how long it takes. It doesn't look busy. It says it's a 45-minute wait, but I'm not buying it because there's no lightning lane anymore. So let's find out. Hello! During extended evening hours, you'll need to present your room key or your ticket to verify that you're staying in a deluxe resort. This does include DVC properties and also the Swan and Dolphin Hotel. What do you think? Is this 45 minutes so long or shorter?
Well, without lightning lane, I would hazard a guess it's shorter.
We're nearly at the loading platform. It's taken 25 minutes, which is the exact time you guessed. Well done.
Another dub. What am I like?
You've never seen this on camera, but every single night when I'm backing up my footage to my laptop, I play a game. And this game me and Gary started, but me and Luke have been carrying it on, where we guessed how many gigabytes of footage there were. And last night, Luke guessed it to the gigabyte.
On the money.
Big step. There you go. Oh, let's rip it, roll it, and punch it.
Hello.
Hi.
The seatbelt check is around the corner. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. And please, supervise children. Thank you. I'll be your guide on today's journey.
I am your test vehicle.
What are you doing?
Sounding futuristic.
Oh, just be yourself. We've always been dreaming about the road to tomorrow.
And now we set a course for the future.
Before we can visualize tomorrow, we have to start by looking at the world of today a little differently.
That's where I can help. Let me show you how I see the world.
By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead, helping to prepare us for any surprises. Woo, nicely done.
Surprises, huh? I was built for this.
Tomorrow's roads will be built with technology too, like inductive charging to help keep you powered up.
Smart road activated. Power transfer complete.
Smart roads are just the beginning. Now how about we kick back and enjoy the ride?
Sure, it's always fun to be free.
Our road might have had some twists and turns, but the future is always just around the corner.
And together, we keep moving forward, finding new ways to drive to a brighter tomorrow.
Ready to see what else lies beyond the horizon?
Let's go!
Not to shift gears, but please remember to watch your step and take all of your personal belongings with you as you hit the road. You see what I did there?
I think you should just leave the jokes to me.
Maybe you're right. Thanks for joining us. See you in the future.
We made some setup changes throughout the week, and I think it worked out for us. The middle part of the track where we had that edge through the corners, it really paid off, and massively grateful to all my sponsors as well. It's been a pleasure, and my teammate Adam as well really helped us get the team victory there. So it was amazing, and just looking forward to future rounds after this one. I like it.
What a lovely evening we've had.
Ooh, lovely evening. Love it.
Is that a quote?
It's a total inside joke for my family. We say, "Ooh, lovely morning," but you know what? This evening warranted it because it was
lovely evening. It was, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Never. It was fab.
What a lovely walk.
It's very nice.
Very, very nice.
Let's go down the slide. Come on. One last hurrah for the day.
1, 2, 3. Oh, well, what a trip. Honestly, the best. Had so much fun. So many good moments. What a great way to end it with dinner tonight. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And the experience was wonderful. I can't choose between the Helios and the cruise, and even this one night stay as what was my favourite.
No, yeah, we've definitely spoiled ourselves. Well, you've spoiled me.
I mean, it's been really nice to share like the Helios with someone and concierge, like seeing your reaction to it, especially considering you didn't even know what it was.
I didn't even know what it was. Yeah, that truly is like the entry level experience of like.
But this has honestly been one of the best trips ever, and it's because I've been hanging out with my friend and we've been having a nice time and making jokes and laughing.
We've had a bit of a
sometimes rude things that didn't make it into the vlog. But those of you on Patreon will have seen the cut scenes.
You just keep making jokes that I don't think are appropriate for the standard audience. So
okay, we'll pretend I'm the problem.
You are the problem.
Thank you very much for watching. If you're a member of the Morning Club, thank you very much. If you don't know what it is, it's a way to support the content that you know and love here on YouTube, and also it helps. I've already said that bit. There's monthly competitions. There's a chance to get some free goodies at certain tiers and all that fun stuff. So check out Luke's stuff as well. It's in the description box below. He's doing Mazda Racing, and it's very cool to follow along. And if you're interested in that world, hop on over. But in the meantime, yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Best time. And I'll see you in the next series, which will be coming in the new year. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the future stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.